is a statement from Srila Prabhupada's lecture. Prabhupada says that there are two kinds of servants. So mind you, this is referring to all the people in this material world. You may say, I'm not a servant, I'm not serving, I don't want to serve anyone, I'm just independent. So everybody in this material world, without exception, can be classified into these two categories, two classes, the two kinds of servants. First is the servant of Maya, and the other one is Krishna's servant. There is no third option. And mind you, the language used here is servant, Maya's servant and Krishna's servant. And Prabhupada clarifies, nobody is master. That is illusion. Everyone is servant. Either we are serving Maya if we are not serving Krishna through various ways, trying to serve our senses, trying to serve our mind, trying to serve to different, Vishayas, all these things, but we are serving. We are servant of Maya or we are servant of Krishna. So every living entity is a servant because that is what is our constitutional position. Mame ivamso jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. This is Bhagavad Gita 15.7. Or in Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is mentioned, Jivera Swarupa hai Krishnira Nityadas. We are eternally part and parcel of the Lord. We are eternally servant of Krishna. But unfortunately, we are not able to render devotional service to Krishna because of our forgetfulness. And this forgetfulness is so deep-rooted, so strong. Or in other words, the desire to enjoy this material world is so strong that even if I hear, even if I have heard and read from the scriptures that I'm supposed to do devotional service to Krishna, I'm not able to do. The reason being, our senses and mind are extremely dangerous, extremely uncontrollable, the desire to enjoy material world is very deep rooted, lifetime after lifetime. Nobody teaches this, but it comes to cheat, to go and sleep more, or to do some things, not engage in devotional service to Krishna. Even if I have heard, the faith in the words of the scriptures are very less. Even if it is mentioned time and again in Bhagavatam, in Bhagavad Gita, in the Vedic scriptures, that we should be engaging in devotional service, we are not able to. Very interesting. So today's meditation is actually a snake. Okay, if you see a snake is very poisonous. Imagine, wherever you are sitting and listening, and somebody says there is a snake in the house, and it is hiding somewhere. You can't sit and hear and peacefully and just be snake is there. No, let him be there. I'm enjoying. I can go on with my life. We cannot. So very interestingly, there is one story recently Chanchalpati Prabhu was mentioning in one of the classes, how Prabhupada, when he was there in the second floor of Mayapur building under construction, and he was giving his wonderful association, imagine a pure devotee who's carrying Krishna in his heart in the Dham where Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took birth, giving association, talking Krishna Katha to devotees. They were relishing. Nice breeze was coming from the Ganges, and somebody somehow found that in the bathroom there was a snake. So he came and told to all the devotees, and everybody panicked, and they ran here and there to do something. And Prabhu nicely explains that there was a Kshatriya devotee who came with a knife and he chopped off the snake. But then he also told that the snakes always come in pairs. So if this is caught, this is killed, then the female or the male, whoever the counterpart, may come to take revenge. And they were all scared. First of all, one snake, and then now there's a pair of snakes, and the snake can come and take revenge. All these ideas, especially for Westerners, very scared. Tropical snakes, they were very scared of it. So one day, Prabhupada's, after a few days of this incident, when one devotee of Prabhupada, not devotee, personal assistant, Shrutakirti, when he was massaging Prabhupada's feet, Prabhupada asked him, what if the snake comes now? And he was completely scared and petrified. He didn't have an answer. Prabhupada, if it comes, we don't know what to do. Prabhupada says, it doesn't matter. If it comes, it comes. We will chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And interestingly, he quoted this verse, which is the meditation for today, with just one line. Durdanta Indriya Kala Sarpa Patali Protkhata Damshtrayate. So this is a very, very powerful thing. Actually, the snake, when it comes inside the house, it doesn't come giving us a notice. It doesn't make a noise. It slithers. It comes very silently, very surreptitiously, and somewhere hides. Like that, our mind and senses here are compared with Kala Sarpa, with a snake. Durdanta Indriya Kala Sarpa Patali Protkhata Damshtrayate. If the senses we are not taking care to engage in Krishna's service, if we are not careful of it, they are so powerful and so strong and so lethal. Like they come surreptitiously. It's forced. You're forcibly taken away to serve Maya. So Durdanta Indriya Kala Sarpa Patali Protkhata Damshtrayate. Even if we are engaging in devotional service, if we have not developed an attachment for Krishna, if we have not developed a love for Krishna, which is not possible if we are serving other things, we have also dependency on many other things. It's not possible. Then the Vishaya sometimes can just take our mind and senses away. So that is why Durdanta Indriya Kala Sarpa Patali Protkhata, Pro-Utkhata Damshtrayate. So the snake becomes dangerous or poisonous. It has that, the danger comes when it has got that teeth, the pangs with the poison. But if the poison is removed from the snake, then even if the snake is there, it is not dangerous. Senses per se are not dangerous. It is like the snake per se is not dangerous, but it is the pang of the snake with that poisonous teeth that is dangerous. So when the senses are engaged in devotional service, Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. So that is why the beginning it is called sadhana bhakti. We have to, we must, we should do, not listening to the excuses of our mind. Because the moment we do, it is as in the beginning we saw, there are only two kinds of servants. One is serving Maya and the other one is serving Krishna. So if we are not serving Krishna, then we don't have to go to an astrologer or someone else to find out what am I doing. We ourselves know that we are serving Maya. So that is why our scriptures and acharyas have given these rules and regulations to discipline our life, to make us follow this in the beginning, so that naturally we will develop a taste at a certain point in time. So the last, this is a verse from Chaitanya Charitamrita, just a conclusion. This verse says, Kaha Purnananda Swarya Krishna Mayaswara, Kaha Kshudra Jiva Dukhi Mayara Kinkara. So there's a comparison. Kaha Purna Ananda Aishwarya. Kaha Purna Ananda Aishwarya Krishna Maya Ishwara. Krishna is actually, what is that verse? Maya Dhyakshana Prakriti Suyate Sa Charachara. Under the direction of Krishna, this material energy or material nature is working. Daivi Yasha Gunamai Mama Maya Duratyaya. It is Mama Maya. Mameva ye prapadyante Maya metam tarantite. So, Kaha Purna Ananda Aishwarya Krishna Maya Ishwara, Kaha Kshudra Jiva Dukhi Mayara Kinkara. What is the comparison? Krishna is Purna Ananda Aishwarya and he is Maya Ishwara. Instead of serving him, Kaha Kshudra Jiva, we are thinking we are controller, we are enjoyer. And in that hope, with our false ego, which is making us believe that we can enjoy, we are serving this Maya, Mayara Kinkara. So the verse is, whereas Krishna, the absolute truth, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is full of transcendental bliss, possesses all 6 spiritual opulences in full, and is the master of the material energy. The small conditioned soul who's always unhappy is the servant of the material energy. So this is the thought for today. So in this Kartik month, at least, let's keep this in mind and be engaged in Krishna's service and lovingly. Because in our heart, there is either Icha or there is Dvesha. There is even if somebody is telling us to do, there is no love inside, because I have not developed a connection or relationship with Krishna. Very important to have faith in the words of the scriptures, in the words of the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself, and be engaged in his service. So that is the thought and meditation. We will start with our Damodara Ashtaka. Thank you all.